That was a good spring. Got a lot done. I was proud of our defense. We got better as the season went on. Offensively, we started catching the ball better. A lot of young receivers, kind of nervous. Quarterbacks threw the ball well today. Very windy, obviously, but we got one more practice. We're going to practice again on Tuesday, but this kind of finishes all up. We'll do a little bit of technique work and a little bit of team, but not a lot of contact. We're able to get a little bit more depth built. I thought our offensive line really improved, first, second, and third team. We held most of our running backs out most of the spring. Our tight ends got better, but overall, we're a much better football team than we were about a month ago. Just a simple fact that our guys worked hard and we've gotten better and we've got more talent. We just don't have the experience. So we got to keep pushing, try to get better. It'll be a hard off season, and but these guys they deserve a little bit of time off, and I'm not going to give them a whole lot.
I thought Ross Trail was really impressive.
Ross Trail is probably the most natural guy we got out here at quarterback. Yeah. You know, he releases the ball well. He's got a quick release. He's very accurate. It was hard today for him throwing the ball, both quarterbacks really into the wind. But he's got a lot of ability. We just see what happens in the next 4 or 5 months. It's up for grabs. I don't care who's our quarterback. We're going to play the guy that's going to be the best one and see what happens.
What will it take for him to get on the field when he's got 2 runners? Does that create an awkward position at all?
No. It's the question was, is it an awkward position when you have this much depth at quarterback? I'd much rather have this. You know, Gunner's had problems, obviously. His shoulder's been hurt. He's going to get healthy. Hayden Moore has kind of been up and down his last outing, and the bowl game wasn't very good. But again, Ross Trail is in the mix. He is now eligible to play because his redshirt year is over, and I don't care who plays. We're going to play the best one, the guy that does the best in camp. And there's a lot of work to be done between now and camp, so we'll see which one works the hardest.
Do you have concerns at all about Gunner and just him struggling with injuries? Have you talked with him about that?
Well, he's had that problem, but you know, it is what it is. We can't fix that. He's got to fix it himself. This is a totally different injury than what he's had. The shoulder. It's not really shoulder. It's his back, a muscle in his back. It's not anything to do with the bones. So he should be fine, but he's got a hard road to hoe. He's got some guys in front of him that's got a lot of reps down through spring, a lot more than him, and we'll just see what happens.
Can you talk a little bit about just how much your quarterback situation has changed from last year at this time when Gunner was the only experienced guy, and now he's got competition?
Yeah, we knew going into the season it was going to be tough with just one quarterback that ever taken any snaps. Fortunately, you know, Hayden came in the Memphis game and really lit it up, made a lot of plays, but he's up and down, and he was a freshman. Same thing with Ross Trail. You know, experience wins out at quarterback. You know, the guy that can get you in the right play, doesn't make mistakes. But last year, it was like we was playing with all freshmen. We had 33 turnovers. A lot of that had to do with quarterbacks. We had a lot of penalties. Some of that had to do with quarterbacks. So we just got to be more consistent. And again, I don't care who the quarterback is. It's just the one that Zach Taylor feels the best about. He's doing a good job working with technique. We're not that complex. We're a little bit different than we were last year, but it'll be an interesting next 4 months, and then the month of August before going into the first game. But we have 3 quarterbacks we feel like can play. We just got to make sure we get all of them ready to go and see which one the best can move the offense and move the team the best.
You mentioned the defense, having Grant Coleman back in there. What can you provide for this defense?
Well, he's got experience. He's done a few things before on the field. Lyndon Stevens played a lot last year. The guy that's got probably most improvement is J.J. Pinckney. He hurt his shoulder out a little bit today on the interception, but I mean, he's got the length. You know, he's got the ability to be a heck of a cornerback. But you know, we got to have more than 2. We found that out last year. We lost our first 2 starters in the first 3-4 games. So we got to get more depth. We got 2 junior college corners coming in May, and that'll help us. But right now we got to go with the guys that have experience. But as we speak right now, we've got J.J. and Lyndon and Grant Coleman. Those 3 guys are much better right now than what we've had since I've been here. We just got to keep them healthy, have a little bit of luck.
How will they benefit from a new coach?
Well, I think they already have. Spring practice, we are he is total technique, and the players believe in him. You know, when you coached on that level in pro football, you know, they kind of look up to a guy that's worked with a lot of very good athletes, and he's got something to sell to them. He can make them better if they'll listen. And he's had their attention. They've worked hard. We got room for improvement, but this summer he's going to have to do a lot of classroom work with not just the guys he's got on the team, but the young junior college guys that's coming in don't know anything about what we're doing on defense. But we'll have more depth. We're just going to have to grow into it with the JUCO guys and all these guys having to play. Anything else? Thank you very much.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.